Hey everyone, David here, and I was curious, the brand new Epos Adapt 260 was just released, and I did an in-depth review video of that. You can check it out here. But I was curious how this headset compared to the Jabra equivalent, which is the Jabra Evolve2 65 that you see here in front of me. So in this video, we're gonna compare them, we're gonna plug them in and test the noise canceling microphones so you can see for yourself which one performs better and also how they compare. So let's get started. For those of you that are new around here, this is the channel where we review and compare all of the latest business headsets, speakerphones, and webcams. So if that's of interest to you, please hit that subscribe button. All right, so let's get started. Looking at the design of both these headsets, they're definitely different for sure. Looking at the Epos, you have a lot lighter design, but what I like about Epos is that it's actually an entry-level type headset, so it doesn't have a lot of big oversized cushions. It's not something extra fancy, but still they allow the speakers to fully rotate. With a lot of other brands out there, they don't do that. So you can lay the headset flat on a desk, or if you have an odd shaped head like I do, you can allow it to actually turn and be comfortable sitting on your head, which is really helpful when it comes to comfort levels. But the overall design, they put in some cool things on the Epos here. You can actually lift the whole speaker housing, so I found that kind of neat. And then the microphone boom actually goes underneath the headband, so when you're rocking out to some music, you don't have to have a microphone boom in your way. But then when you're ready for the microphone, you can just pull it down and you're ready to go. So overall design of the Epos Adapt 260 is pretty solid for an entry-level headset. Now looking at the Jabra Evolve2 65, Jabra's really done a good job with their Evolve2 series. It has that nice black, kind of like a matte black looking finish. And just overall design is really well done in my opinion. And you have this unique design here, this bump out, and what that does is it helps allow the headset to sit properly on your head without causing extra pressure or without being uncomfortable, because what some headsets do is they put a little extra pressure on your ears, when that design on Jabra allows it to sit a little bit more comfortably. And also just the way that they've placed their buttons is clear, it's simple. There's a few buttons on the back of the headset here, as well as your mute button on the top, and of course your call control button on the side here. Now, overall design, I'd say they're very comparable, but I'd probably say the Evolve2 is a little bit better appeal, just in my personal opinion. But design-wise, they're both very, very similar in functionality and also in the way that they perform. So both of these headsets are Bluetooth wireless headsets that connect to your computer with a USB dongle, a small USB dongle. And this allows you to connect these headsets for Microsoft Teams, RingCentral, anything that you do on the computer for business communications. These headsets are gonna work great. Now, I will say that Jabra is one of two manufacturers, not Epos, that's optimized for RingCentral. So if you have RingCentral, you can't get remote answering with Epos where you can on Jabra. So that is just a quick footnote. There's a little bit more compatibility with Jabra, but Epos will still work on almost all applications, especially Microsoft Teams, and then of course your Zoom meetings and that type of thing. So let's take a quicker look at some of the specs here. So both Bluetooth 5.0, the weight of the Epos is 2 ounces less. That's like 20% less weight, and the benefit of that is so that the headset can be more comfortable for all day use. So you're not going to find this headset to be uncomfortable. And if you're somebody who's on the phone a lot throughout the day, you're gonna need something that's comfortable. Whereas the Evolve2 65 is a little bit heavier, so it might not be as comfortable for you all day. But in my experience in trying these out, they're very, very similar, both very comfortable. Of course, they're both dual speaker, and there's also a single speaker option available. And the price point, so this is an important one. Price of Evolve2 65 is $249 MSRP, and the MSRP of the Adapt is $179. So that's what is that, like $70 price difference as far as MSRP. And of course, if you go to our website, headsetadvisor.com, we'll put a link in the description and on the screen for you. If you use coupon code YouTube, all one word, that's going to get you an even bigger discount. And of course, we don't just ship you a box. We have a staff here that's ready to provide phone support, assistance, warranty assistance, any of that stuff. We're really here to support you through the whole process. So we greatly appreciate your support if you're interested in either of these models. All right, so let's get to the fun stuff. Let's get to plugging these in and testing them out so we can see how they compare together here. All right, so now we have both the headsets plugged into the computer, and we're gonna test out the microphone, and we're gonna do a variety of tests, including noise canceling tests, so we can compare how these microphones actually compare. And both of them are easy to connect to the computer. Simply plug in the USB dongle and turn them on. They're pre-paired out of the box. Very simple, very easy. There is software you can download for both, Jabra Direct for the Jabra, and then Epos Connect for Epos. And what that does is allows you to change settings, update your headsets, and it gives you quite a lot of options. Whereas the headset top itself, you're limited as far as what you can do. For example, on the Epos, you have this Microsoft Teams button. And if you have Microsoft Teams, you can just press this and it's gonna pop up your Microsoft Teams application. And then you have your volume, your answer N button built into one key here, then your mute microphone or doubles as a pairing button. So there's only a few things you can do from the headset where you gotta adjust all of your other settings from the software. And then one thing about the Jabra is that it does have side tone and equalization control, so you can change kind of how the audio sounds on your speakers. And then also side tone is a feature that a lot of people want. Basically what it is allows you to hear a little bit of your own voice, so you know kind of how loud you're talking, and it helps you like speak more naturally rather than like when both your ears are covered, you're yelling into the microphone because you can't hear yourself, where the side tone allows you to identify how loud you're speaking. So anyways, let's get started and testing out the Jabra. So now my voice is coming through the Jabra headset. This is what it sounds like. There's no background noise. This is just a private office. This is what it's going to sound like. And then of course, we're going to do office noises, blender test, and we are going to also do an outside test as well on this microphone. And then we're going to do it side by side with the Epos, and I'm going to need your help in identifying which one is best in your opinion. So what we're going to do is now switch over to the Epos. All right, now this is the Epos Adapt 260 with no background noise going on. This is what it sounds like. Testing 1, 2, 3. Especially with Bluetooth headsets, especially older ones, sometimes the voice is not consistent, so you want to listen for consistent quality, so there's no chipping, clipping, my voice cutting in and out, anything like that. You want to hear consistent sound, and then of course you want to hear a really good crisp sound so that you can be heard clearly. That's the ultimate goal. Now before we go on to the next test, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos like this. And also make sure that you check out, if you're interested in either of these products by the end of the video, make sure you check them out on our website, headsetadvisor.com. There'll be the link in the description below. Use coupon code YouTube. That's going to get you the biggest discount. All right, now let's test this headset with some office type noises. All right, so now I have office noises going on in the background, and I'll be quiet here so you can see how loud it is. It's like 75 to 80 depending upon the office noises. And then I'll let it go through the microphone so that you can hear what it sounds like without a noise canceling headset. And then we're going to come back to the Jabra here so you can hear what this microphone sounds like here. So Testing 1, 2, 3. Give it a few more seconds here so you can see how much of that noise is being canceled with this microphone. All right, now this is the Epos with office background noise going on right now. So I'll be quiet so you can see how much noise is here. 75 to 82 decibels. And then what we're going to do is switch to the camera mic right now so you can hear how loud it is. And then we're going to switch back to the Sennheiser here so that you can hear how much noise is being canceled. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to switch this test to our famous blender test here. All right, so now we're taking this test up a notch with our blender test here. So we have that going on in the background, and this is what it sounds like. And see how much noise is being canceled with this microphone. It's about 2 feet, 3 feet away from me, and I'll be quiet so you can see how loud it is. It's like 75, 77 decibels, just humming there right next to me. All right, now this is the Epos with the blender on in the background here, and then I'll be quiet so you can see how much decibels it's here. That's 77 decibels approximately. So this is what it's going to sound like. Obviously, this is a very extreme example, but now you can hear how the Jabra and then also how the Epos compare back to back here as far as canceling out a consistent extreme noise next to you. All right, now this is the Jabra Evolve2 65 outside, and it's a little bit windy, and you got cars running behind me, so this is what it sounds like with the Jabra. Again, this is going to be for a job site if you're a realtor of some kind, and you're on the road, you're actively going somewhere, either connecting to your mobile phone, or maybe you're somebody who takes your laptop with you and travel on the go. This is also a good headset for that. So this is what it's going to sound like if you're actually having to be outside. This is kind of what you can expect the microphone quality to be. And this is paired up to my mobile phone and being recorded directly to my mobile phone. All right, so now we're outside with the Epos Adapt 260, and as you can see, there's cars behind me. It's a slightly windy yet very sunny day out today, beautiful day out here in California, and this is what it would sound like at a job site or if you're on the road, that type of thing. This is what the microphone on the Epos is going to sound like. Okay, so what did you think of the overall performance? Which one sounded better to you? Was it the Jabra or was it the Epos? Put your thoughts in the comment section below. Would love to hear about what you think in regards to the microphone quality difference, not only in terms of sound, like did my voice sound better on Epos than Jabra, but the second one is how did the noise canceling do as far as did it cancel out the wind and the blender and the office noises? Which one did better? So put your thoughts in the comment section below. Would love to hear what you think. All right, so we're gonna do a wireless range test next because that is a big factor for people as Bluetooth historically has been very limited, 30 to 50 feet you typically see on headsets. So we're gonna see which one of these can perform better. All right, so I have some music playing in this Epos Adapt 260, and we're gonna take the camera and we're gonna head out. So Jeff, grab the camera and let's go. You get a little behind the scenes here, kind of the studio. See if this door is locked. Here's all of our headsets that we're testing out here. Check it out. Oh, we're unlocked. That's good. Come on. All right, so this is about 10 feet away from the office. I hear music loud and clear, and you should be able to hear my voice loud and clear, so let's go. All right, we're at about 30 feet away from the desktop right now, so we're gonna keep going. Music, I hear loud and clear, so let's keep going. All right, we're at about the 40-foot mark right here. So I still hear the music loud and clear. So let's keep it going. Typically cut out about this range, but still hearing it loud and clear without clipping. It is a bit windy today, so you might hear a little bit of noise there,
but that is just the wind. So you're listening for my voice just completely cutting out and not being able to be understood. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Oh,
we're at about the 50 to 60 foot mark, and it is completely unusable at this point. So I would say this is about a 50 foot wireless range. All right, now we have the Jabra Evolve2 65 here, and we're going to see how far it can go. So let's go. Yes, I got flip-flops on, don't judge. All right, so we're at about 10 feet. I hear the music, clear, crystal clear. So we're going to see how far we can go. All right, we're at about the 25 foot mark right here. Still hear music. I hear a little bit of clipping. Not sure you can hear that on the microphone side, but let's see how much further we can go. All right, we're at about 40 feet here, and I started hearing a little more clipping, but I still hear the music clearly now. So let's keep going. All right, so this is about 50 here, and I hear the music clipping at this point. So this is unusable. We made it just a couple more feet with the Epos, so you're going to get about the same wireless range with the Jabra than you are the Epos. All right, so as you saw there, the wireless range was negligible difference on both. Obviously, if you're looking for, significantly more wireless range, there's decked products out there. Get in contact with us if that's your specific situation. We can match you up to a headset that's best for you. So I'll put our contact information on the screen and of course in the video description below. But so wireless range on these are negligible difference between them. Now, if you look at battery life, Epos for a headset this light is 27 hours, which is fantastic for a headset model at this price and of this weight. But with the Evolve2 65, you actually have 37 hours of music or 34 hours of continuous talk time. So that is just fantastic for a headset. So this is good if you're traveling. You can't always just charge it all the time. You just turn the headset off, conserve your battery, and you're gonna last maybe all week, depending upon how often you use it or how much music you listen to, that type of thing. But still, 27 hours on the Epos is fantastic. Overall, I like both. Sound quality of the speakers is a little bit better on Jabra than it is on Epos, but Epos did a really, really good job with this entry-level product, at a price point that at least MSRP price, $70 less. They really packed a big punch. Good microphone, good speakers, good battery life. So I definitely recommend either of these products. Obviously, it depends on your situation, on what your specific needs are. So, if you don't mind a little higher price, you want a little more battery life, the Jabra has a busy light on the side of the headset, so it lets you know when you're active on a call. It'll light up red right around the side of the headset so that you know when somebody's on a phone call on either the left or the right side. And it's a really nice feature. It's cool to look at too, whereas the Epos doesn't have that, of course. And another thing is with Jabra, again, Ring Central, if that's your platform, you're gonna wanna choose this just for that remote answering feature. It makes that big of a difference, in my opinion, for me to choose this over the Epos. But overall, you can't go wrong with either choice. So if you're interested in either of them, again, the links are in the video description. Make sure you use coupon code YouTube. That's gonna get you the best deal. Well, that's all I got for you on this video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. That really helps us out. We greatly appreciate it. And also subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on future videos. And also, I think you might like this video here, so go check that out. And if you have any questions, of course, reach out to us. That's all I got for you. We'll see you next time.